All right, let's take a look at some GardePro Trail cameras. Right here we got the GardePro R3 Pro. We're going to take a look at that here. Two of them, as a matter of fact. Cool thing about these is they hook up to this Wi-Fi hub. So I can put these out in the backyard and they'll send images to the home network. This is what you're going to get right here, the GardePro hub. We like that. Of course, it's got the hub and antenna right there and a couple of cameras. We've got the R3 Pro. When we open up this package, it's pretty cool. We just pop it open like that. Nice big package. We're going to open it up. Oh, we got ourselves a manual. Very nice instruction manual. And if we open that up, you can see it's got lots of big letters, big words, easy to read, not going to be a problem there. An antenna to put on our hub right here, and that's what will help it connect to the trail cameras outside. We also have, this is part of the power supply, so this is going to plug in here like that. That will work out nicely. We have right here a mounting bracket. Cool, a mounting bracket and a strap, so you can actually mount your hub right here. That snaps on here, and it's actually got rubber feet, so it'll sit on your table nice and safe like that, won't slide around. But we can also mount it on the wall if you want to do that. And this right here is the network cables to hook this up to our home network. Let's just get that assembled now. We're going to pop the antenna right out of the sleeve like that, not a problem, and that is just going to go right on here and screw right on here. You probably have seen these sorts of things before in other applications as well. It's not going to be real complicated. We're just going to screw that on there until it's nice and tight, and then of course it adjusts to point it toward your cameras. This guy will open up this box, get these guys off of here. Two cables, 1, 2, can't beat that. And then this right here, seen these before, nothing exciting there. That's just gonna snap in like that, and then our two cords are gonna go in this end. Just gonna snap in like that, okay? Let's see what we've got in here, shall we? My daughter's taxidermy supplies. Get those out of the way a little bit so we can work here. GardePro R3 Pro. Open it up, and here we go. Manual for the camera, and that's what it's going to look like right there. Instruction manual. Oh, sweet. It comes with a 64 gigabyte GardePro SD card, full-size SD card, so you don't have those little ones to worry about with your fingers. We have another antenna, and this antenna, of course, is going to go on this camera to make sure that we can communicate with it when it's outside. Pull that camera out of there.
It's just going to screw on there like that, no problem.
We're going to remove these before we film with it, before we run it outside. We'll leave them on there right now, so while we're fiddling with it, we're not damaging it in any way. And it comes with a battery pack already installed. Look at that. What I really like about this, if you look, pretty simple controls. You got off and on, off. What more do you want? Start. You got the menu, navigate through the menu right here. What more do you want? Nice LCD screen. And we can put our SD card right in here. Got a little USB cord adapter right there where we can put that included USB cord right in there. And if you need to, it came with a little adapter. How cool is that? We can plug that cord right into this adapter and use it on your laptop, whatever you got to do to get the data off of it if you're not using the SD card or if you have trouble doing that. And of course, a strap. Well, that was easy. We got it all put together, all taken out of the box, all that good stuff. Let's go hook it into the home network and see what it does. All right, we are upstairs, and now we're going to hook this hub into our home network. First, we got to put the power on, right? You got to have some power on this bad boy. So what we're going to do is we take this. Remember, we plugged this into here. Here's our power cord. That's going in the wall, and this is going into this hub right here. Hear that click? Now we know it's hooked onto the hub. So this is ready to go. We'll just plug it into the wall. Now this other cord that we got, that is going to plug right in to the other part on this power supply, right? The power is now plugged in. So that's how you can tell it's plugged in. The green light came on. And then that one that's plugged in there, this one we're just going to plug into our router. Now the next step, we're going to have to log the router in, get it recognized by the hub. Now, don't get too nervous. Don't get too nervous. I know this can be a real pain in the neck, you know what I'm saying? But actually, GardePro thought this all out, and they got a really handy app. So download the GardePro Link app onto your phone, and let's go do this. All right, to set this up shouldn't be that hard. We're just going to go into our GardePro Link app, load that up. Once we're on the network, and make sure that you are on the same network as your home devices are, and that your phone is hooked into the same network. But then we're just going to hit hub, making sure, of course, that it was blinking green over there, so it's looking for us. And sure enough, it comes up with that one. We're going to tap on that one, and it says connecting to hub. Sounds good to me, right? It's going to think a little bit, make sure that it can do it, and then it comes up with hub successfully added. Please continue to process and add your camera. Good deal. Now you can see it's red up here at the top. That means that it's not online yet. Boom, it switched over. It's now green. It is online. In other words, that blinking light that we used to have is now solid. So it is a solid green light. Now we can add our camera, which shouldn't be that hard to do because we already put the battery in that handy little camera. And to do that, we're just going to follow the steps, the prompts right here on the app. Power on your camera, step 1. Pretty easy to do. I'm going to open it up. I have it right here in my lap. I'm going to turn it on. Kaboom. Well, look how simple these menu options are. Turn it on. There's a switch that says off and on. Press the menu button and go to settings. Navigate to wireless pair and press OK to start pairing. Wireless, make sure that that wireless is on. Wireless pair, we got to make sure that that says OK. Tap continue to, in the app, to start adding the camera. And I think continue is down here at the bottom. And then it will automatically start doing it. Camera pairing in progress. And it timed out on the screen here and is rebooting my GardePro camera. Camera pairing in progress. Looks like it's going to work. SD card not inserted or released on your camera. Now that just means I already know what that is. That has to be formatted. So we can do that. That's not a problem. But it says added. What more do you want? We're going to hit finish. Kaboom. And you hit menu right here and it gives you all the options you're going to need. Now what we're going to do, if we navigate through this menu, we can, all of your settings right here, easy to do, easy to set up, but our provided SD card is not set up. So that's real easy to fix because I'm betting if I scan through here, we're going to find a nice little thing that says format SD card. We did, and we're going to hit OK. Are you want to do it? Yes, we do. We're going to hit OK again. Please wait while it formats that little SD card for us. And before you know it, loading it, formatted successfully. Kaboom. So now we can just go back to the menu and we are ready to rock and roll. It is seriously that easy to set one of these up, to set this camera up onto the hub and to set the hub up on the home network. The manual is very straightforward, gives you all the information you're going to need. But man, I love these GardePro cameras.